No,
You have some men and you have some women who, well, in the 40s. You have some women. It's like I'm 40 something years old. What the fuck am I waiting for? Not to because anything, but they were like, why am I waiting? But they were like, why am I waiting? But I get it and I understand. Just like, okay, I will wait myself. I will wait myself. But if she's with it, like I'm gonna be with it.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, okay, if hmm, when you courting or when you vetting, I get where he coming from. You want to see what's going on, but then later on down the line, once you see everything checks out and then it's trash, then what?
Then you can keep it moving.
No, wait,
You didn't,
wait.
all right, so
if the sex is trash, you gonna keep it moving?
Sex is trash.
yeah,
That's why I said if once you finish vetting,
mm-hmm,
once you everything checks out right,
mm-hmm.
Oh,
but the sex is trash, what do you do?
trash is a strong word.
You keep it moving.
Uncoachable, because you were just saying that you were willing to teach. You know what I mean? You could
Right.
you could play Mr. Miyagi if you had to. You know what I mean?
Me.
Yeah.
I'm just saying off the strength of anything.
Trash is a strong word.
Suppose everything checks out because he said when sex comes into play,
Yeah.
that things can go wrong.
Yeah.
Or things may feelings may get involved too quick or whatever, which I understand.
Yeah.
But then suppose you do vet and then everything checks out right, but then you get to that sexual situation and then it's not what you expected, or how would you handle it?
I think you move on. Like same way. Like if you're on a date with a female,
right,
and she says, "Well, yeah, I got 4 baby daddies.
Right.
I put my baby pops in jail for child support because he ain't pay me or whatever.
Gotcha.
And she on some straight ratchet shit.
Right.
What you gonna do?"
Well, I'm gonna sit and finish having that conversation because I want to know more.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And then as I know more, and think if once I know more, because I see where you're going with it. The first 2 things you like, damn, this chick is crazy, or she putting people in jail. I want to know more. I want to know why. Why you put him in jail?
Yo, you get wait. Like, what could it? Like, unless see, I think this nigga, I think he's like a sexual dude, right? So he like, damn. Niggas must be going crazy over this.
You know who we got here? Yeah. It's like crack. It's like when the good crack is on the block. You're like, that shit killing niggas, but
right?
That thing gonna kill me.
Yeah, exactly. a fiend gonna you can tell like, five niggas died off of this shit. Like, word.
But I
heard niggas dropping dead over this.
I just want to hear the rest of the story. I didn't say that's what the rest of
nah, nigga going crazy over that shit. You want to know?
Yo, bro.
All right, yeah.
It's no it's no point in sticking around. And this is what I'm saying, right?
Right.
With people, when it comes to dating and wanting to have another person,
right?
It's like, a lot of people are like hopeless romantics, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we take flawed people, very flawed people, because everybody has flaws, right?
Right.
And we just try to like, all right, like we have this idea in our head, but then once we get the real person, it's like, yeah, but I am lonely. I do need somebody. I am getting older.
Right.
I want to have kids, and then you start to think about everything else. And I'm speaking like sometimes men, but I think women a lot of times too. Is like, because it seems like women are the ones that are complaining a lot about the dating pool, right? And how men are trash or whatever. But they'll say men are trash, but you probably ask them like, when the last time you had sex? Like a couple weeks ago. You still fucking. If niggas is trash, why are you still fucking? Right? So the sex, bro. Sex, they give it up a lot of times. If they were to withhold sex, not even say withhold sex, just wait, right?
Yeah.
Let niggas,
like
let
the smoke clear a little bit more.
Because a dude that's fronting, he could do it, but so long, right? Eventually, he gonna get fed up. I ain't like playing this fucking role, trying to fuck this chick.
Yeah.
I ain't doing this shit no more. They gonna keep it moving, or they gonna show their true colors, right? But when you give it up too fast, it's like, you slept with him, Then the nigga, then the nigga gets fucking irate with you one day. He be like, damn, this nigga got a fucking mean streak. I didn't know that.
Why you being mean to me?
But you know what? The sex is good. Like,
you
yeah. Then you start to justify, like, yeah, that's probably why he's so good in bed, because he's just aggressive. He might choke me, he might slap the shit out of me, but he might bend me over right after, and I love it.
You got something like that.
Yeah, for real.
But
toxicity.
At that point in time, it's all good. But give it a year or so, and they get tired of this nigga. It's like, yo, this nigga's abusive.
That can go both ways, though, because you got a lot of people, both men and women, who put the representative in front of them for years.
Years?
For
years is a long time.
Bro.
You think years?
For people, I know people personally who put the representative in front of them.
What does that look like? When you say representative?
The representative is that fake person that you portray to be.
Yeah.
Right? You can uphold it just like he said, but so long.
Yeah.
But there have been people who pulled it up for 2-3 years.
What kind of characteristics can you fake for 2 years?
Oh, I've seen somebody do. Okay, I'm gonna use one of my homies for an example. He's with this woman, whatever. They was together for 4 years. She faked the first 3 years. And how he found out is he did a real background check on her. Found all the information. Like, she was just fronting for 3 years.
Like what?
Like, for one, her whole everything she was doing was false. Her job wasn't real.
So what? She wasn't working.
She no disrespect, but she was a stripper.
Oh.
She made it look like she was a businesswoman working in the bank.
Oh.
Had the people in the bank. She played it off. She was in the bank one day.
Yeah.
At a desk and everything. He came up. She paid them off to make it look like she worked at that bank.
What, was he a lick?
Huh?
Did he have bread or something? Like, why she?
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
People go that extra mile to put that representative on. And then later on during the years, you find out a lot of stuff goes on. It's crazy out
Honestly,
here.
I would have to respect that she went through that much trouble to, like, you know what I mean?
She must really like this dude.
Yeah, right? I'm like, yo, listen, I know you come to the bank and dropping off all these ones and all, but they get to sit behind the counter.
But
like,
think about it. If somebody, if that happened, think about it. If that was to happen to any one of y'all, how would you take that? How would you handle that? But all these for the first 4 years, first 3 years. 3 years out of your 4 years, them 3 years, she was lying to you the whole time. What would you do?
That she's a stripper.
She's a stripper. 1, 2, she lied to you that she working in a bank. But them 3 years, you thinking your wife, your girl working in that bank. But she's a stripper.
I mean, it's impossible because she don't got no bank. She got no ID. She got no where her checks coming from. She coming around with ones. Her hair smelling like fucking smoke cigarettes. The whole fucking like.
Think about it. Sex. She's a dancer. Yeah. No disrespect. I must respect all the dancers.
Yeah.
She's a dancer. She knows people in different.
She does know people. Yeah,
she knows
I get it.
Who can give her, checks, different things. All that could. If she paid the people in the bank, they can't give her ID. They could give her something. She did that for 3 years.
Yeah.
So evidently, you said he was with her 4 years. He did for the first 3 years. So he stayed with her after he
found out the 4th year.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So, but the first 3 years, like, what would you do in that situation?
I would be pissed because time is very valuable.
Absolutely, you could never get that back, right?
But I wouldn't cry foul because evidently he was overlooking stuff.
Gotta be.
It's not like she's named the female James Bond or whatever, where she's like incognito.
When is she sleeping?
Huh?
When is she sleeping?
That's the thing.
Like, the bank. So I work overnight at the bank.
When did she work at night? Like, were there was it like a long distance?
Nah,
such thing as banker's hours.
The thing is, she was working banker's hours. She was whenever.
But she working a day shift,
right?
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So
okay, he would never, and she get home before he do, so he would never know.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So okay, let's turn that role around. Suppose that was a dude doing that, and the girl went. How would she take that?
I think that happens a lot more often than niggas think. Niggas be hiding kids.
Right.
Niggas be hiding shit like, you know what I mean?
Fact.
Niggas be hiding families.
Right.
Like, yo, you know what I mean? So I think that happens a lot more. That's why I'm kind of like, but it's different. It's taken differently because it's, if Shorty's lying to you to try to impress you because she don't feel like her life is up to snuff, in a weird way, it's a little flattering.
No.
Am I toxic? Is that toxic?
That's
a little
you.
flattering.
No.
It's a little flattering. It's like, oh, you like me
You
that
did
much?
that for me.
For me?
For me.
Look at you.
3 years though.
You shaking your ass. What you want, man? It's okay. You shake your ass, baby. It's all right. But dudes is always foul when they do it. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Right. But I get it. That and don't get me wrong. He paused for you. He had to disappear, not disappear, but like he let her go for a year.
Yeah.
They did get back together.
Okay.
Got married and all that.
Oh, they got married.
Yeah, they got married and all that. He had to take a breather. He got married and all that. But the moral of the story is
Can he ever really trust her? Yo, dog, she's that elaborate of a liar where she would go through all that trouble.
Bro.
She digging in that deep. Right. How could you marry somebody like that?
Now you see what I'm saying? But that's
then you have children. Who's like, how could you
still
even
together?
trust anything?
They married.
For how long now?
Oh no, they've been married for a year.
A year?
All right. You got to give us an update on that.
Yeah.